Man, I feel like I talk about this at least once every couple weeks, depending on how the events rotate. But oh my goodness, I don't care if you're not a VIP 13 player this week, because the VIP 13s that are in the game are now mass selling all of their A- hero copies, and the prices are going down even further. Like, legitimately, I've never seen giant killer heroes for this cheap, and I'm talking under 10,000. Now again, some of them are bidding, so it's going to go way up by the end, but there's so much up on the auction house right now. I'm going to tell you guys exactly why, and then we might be doing it later today as well. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let's jump right into it. So as you guys know, what's up guys, Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes. Black Friday Carnival, the VIP special offer is insane this week, mainly for VIP players, of course. You got these big things, big chunks of, I was wondering if they'd ever give out an A- copy. This kind of made me think otherwise, because I'm like, yeah, B pluses, they're trying to just give you a ton of B plus copies up here to see if you can high roll. Now, what this means is a couple different things. This has really manipulated the auction house. You can kind of see what we have here. We got 9, 3, and 1 of those. If you even just go and take a look at B plus copies, I think we showed this yesterday as well when we were buying them out and converting them into contract starry gems. They're going for like 1,000, which is a really good deal because you can retire them for 1,800. And you'll notice a lot of them are these B pluses, mainly because, well, everybody has the B plus stones. What that also has changed, that has changed the market on copies too, because if you take a look, I just want to go by price, because if we go by buyout, I mean, let alone buyout at 15,000, that's not bad. You can find a bunch of them for even much cheaper, and because there's so many up here, a lot of these might actually get sniped at a very low discounted rate for a giant killer copy. Now, they don't have the best attack or anything, but the difference of getting a giant killer roll is just, I mean, it's literally doubling your damage in just about every single game mode, except for like maybe PvP or something like that, unless you're going up against someone with a stronger train, all that stuff. But even like yeah, that's probably one of the worst rolls you could possibly get, but I guarantee you this was from a B plus stone that we had this week. If you want to take a look at other impactful hero copies, you don't want to go with an Aspen, go for Betty. Look at how many Betty are up for so cheap. Again, there's like 16 hours, 19 hours. It's less than 10,000 for so many of these hero copies. And even if you're gonna buy one out, 11,500 is a steal compared to what prices used to be. This is like, yeah, this is like a fire sale basically. Even like Mockman, who has been kind of holding his value, is doing pretty good up here. The other one I was looking at is Vulcan. Vulcan's dropping down to 15,000. That is insanely cheap. He used to go for like close to 40, and now he's just going for peanuts, not much at all. I am wondering what the new hero's going for, if anybody has pulled it. Yeah, I figured they could be going for a decent amount. I don't know. I'm tempted to actually pull for this hero as well, just because it's a big question mark. It looks like a lot of people hit an A- copy this week with their stones on the new hero. It is a light hero, so I'm tempted to build it. However, the one thing you really have to consider nowadays is how wide your account is going to go. Now, our account is going to go one more further as far as Destiny Transition goes, in order to get him up to the next tier, and I think even the Temple. Yeah, we need to finish him to Polystar, but then it means we need a Core, we need a Chaos. Everything kind of creeps up a little bit further here. We can get slowly more points going into this. And yeah, so we have to decide what your strength is. For me personally, the only way that we'd really power up this account, I mean, the 6 heroes that are in homes and on our plots there's just the 6 heroes we use. I am thinking about getting rid of Natalia. I'd love to hear what you guys think too, and if that's the case, I don't know if we need the giant killer, but if we are going to be replacing Natalia, I don't know who with. I figure we might as well go for an A- copy, because we have a lot of them on our account. I mean, yeah, I mean, even if we look at, like, if anybody pulled I know people pulled SSS. Yeah, I knew this one was pulled this week. That is a completely unrealistic number. Okay. If you're gonna list a copy, even if you get an SSS, you need to know the history, okay? Just because you see these two doesn't mean they're actually going for that. These were side black market deals. Most of the time, 50 to 150,000 were sent back to the person. It was just so that they could get it. In reality, I'd say maybe closer to like, 300. This is just, it's not gonna happen. I'm telling you that. It was like a perfect copy too. That's not gonna happen. But it is interesting to see how many S tiers have been gotten on this week too. I mean, even look at this. That's surprising. Lord of Fear Aspen dropping down to like 90,000. That's crazy. 50. Look at this. Mockman for an A- used to go for 50,000. Now is an S tier going for 50,000, and the prices just keep dropping. This is a sad thing. I don't know what happened here. Those you buy up maybe to upgrade your S tier heroes, but I think most people are only focused on the A- and lower. Look at how inexpensive regular A- heroes are going for now too, some of them. It might become the day where upgrading heroes might be worthwhile, but it's got to be finding someone that's worthwhile to actually get it done. And if you take a look at some of the older heroes that aren't as used anymore, already you can get them for under 10,000 starry gems, which is so inexpensive. You look at 8,000 for queens. I mean, even G-Ster, who's an unconventional one, he kind of holds his value just because it's a very niche market who actually build him. Elena, I mean, wow, I don't think many people summon for Elena. That's probably why. She's a very good supporter in the game right now. Asmodel is like maybe a potential one of the best budget giant killers to build on a new account. I mean, if you can get one for like 6,000-7,000, that would be really good. Even EOS is going for cheap too. So it's like you just have to play the game of keeping your eye on the market. Natalia has kept her value up, it looks like. Who else have I checked? Oh, Gaggy, the new hero. Yeah, I don't think anybody's building Gaggy. I've never seen anybody build Gaggy. Same with Arania. I don't think anybody really summons for Arania. Who are the other ones? Jara. Look how inexpensive you can get Jara copies. It's crazy. Holy cow, we're on our 3rd tier of heroes now, which is just pretty insane. 5,800. That is not bad right there. Good lord. This is one hero that was keeping his value, Ilamok. It's even dropping down further. And of course, the old school hero that used to be the queen of everything, like 8,000, something like that. Holmes Young, surprisingly keeping value. He's a hero that really kind of comes and goes in the meta, but he's been sticking around for a long time. I don't think we checked Freya. Freya's a little cheaper, but again, Freya, you don't really need it. You don't need Giant Kill or anything like that. You're almost going for the other effects, but you can see the impact of this week's event is really shaking the auction house. I think I might actually use mine on this guy. But again, it's like, it's so hard to switch on your account and figure out, oh yeah, I'm going to do a different hero now. It's such a hard decision to do that, especially since the newer heroes tenants always suck. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. We got a lot of these A- copies coming right now. It's probably one of the best times to purchase a copy. Probably one of the worst times to sell, but hey, market might be flooded. You never know. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. See you guys next time.